Hey, welcome back to Run Your Mouth podcast. And as always, we appreciate y'all in advance. What we would like for you to do is go to the YouTube channel at Run Your Mouth podcast, right? Hit that subscribe button, right? And that notification bell so you can get, notification of when the video drop and stay in tune with all the content that we got going on, as well as other social media platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. Those same names right here. Just go and follow us and look for us on those media platforms as well. And today, guys, we're going to get right into it. And it's going to be like a very short, sweet, and simple video, but yet profound. All right. So I want you guys to know something. Give you a little tidbit right quick. And today, what we're going to be talking about are the 4 things that women find attractive. And notice I said women. I didn't specify what kind, right? So this is general. So you could be of Asian descent, you can be Caucasian, you could be African American, you could be Dutch, Russian. These 4 things right here are irresistible to women, right? And if you can master these, along coupled with along other stuff, but these are like the 4 bases or the 4 premises or something that if you have these are irresistible women. These are what women find attractive, and the outcome will be good for you. All right, without further ado, number 1, and there's no particular order, right? But all of them are deemed important, so there's no particular order. 4 things that women find attractive, and number 1 is they like a masculine man. They like a man's man. A man who knows how to be in the moment, knows how to go out and conquer, knows how to go out and make good, sound decisions, right? Knows what he wants out of life. He knows where he's headed, right? He don't deal in uncertainty, right? And if he doesn't know something and needs to find out, he'll do just that. He's never gonna convey that he's weak or of the weak sort, right? That doesn't line up well with his optics and how he views his life, right? He's always gonna be assured of himself, and gotta give y'all a little backdrop too. So this masculine energy that women like, right, is also being frowned upon by the women who can't control these masculine men. And what those weaker women would call this is toxic masculinity, right? So anytime a man stands up for himself, or he speaks out of love for himself, right? He has an opinion. He objects to, the bullshit that he hears from certain people, right? They take that and call that toxic. And all that man is doing is just make sure he speak up for himself, that he's not a pushover and no shit like that. And most, weaker women who can't control a guy, I just say that, who who has the mindset of want to control a guy, and when she can't control him, and it goes for men too, but for the most part, for a woman who deems she can't control a guy, that she'll call it then that's toxic masculinity, right? So they'll throw that word around, and you may hear the word, fuck boy be thrown around. All this thing that they try to say that means bad, is actually good, but they haven't figured it out. They seem to not be catching up and saying that's a good thing instead of meaning it's a bad thing. All right, we're gonna move on for that. We got that out the way. Number 2 is an ambitious man. fellas, when you a guy that's out on his purpose, you out doing your mission in life, you figuring shit out, you got this energy about yourself, this big energy about yourself that you want to, rule and conquer the world, you know what I'm saying? And you want to have things, good in life, and you want things to be good for yourself and maybe for your seeds if you have any kids or whatnot. Yeah, women love that. They love for a man to, not be one of them guys that sit around and play video games all day. Now, unless you're being paid to sit around and play video games all day, now that's a whole nother different ball game. But you get what I'm saying. A guy who, who's a go-getter, right? He looks to accomplish things out of life. He's always looking to assert himself to do better, to do bigger, right? He always feels there's more out of life. There's always more that he can attain, that he could go get. Women love that. An ambitious man is also a man who can see, has a strong vision for where he's headed in life, for things he wants to do, right? For things he wants to achieve. And he's relentless in his pursuit after these things, which women love so much. All right. And for the fact that an ambitious man would never come from the point of, if he's dating a female, right, or he has a girlfriend or a wife, even with that, he still understands priority. What he's going after, right, and what his ambition is, he's gonna always put that first. He's not gonna let anything come before that. And this only works well with the woman who understands the dynamics and the optics of this environment, right? He's not going to sell himself short. He's always going to be in that mind frame of, hey, I got to do this. If I don't, who will? Type mindset he'll be on, right? And it's very attractive to women that when you got a man who, he's just not settling, right? In his mind and his spirit, he knows that he needs to be out, doing things of importance, right? And making things happen. And he find that to be of a good headspace on where he is when he's out, making sure that he's attracting the things that he wants to have and going after those things relentlessly. Like, no matter how tired he get, how many hours a week he worked to obtain that, you know what I'm saying? He's balancing all that in with his social life, with whatever he got going on, but he never falls short of give his mission or his purpose in life to be shortened, to be threatened by anything. All right. Number 3, a man that is fit. And fellas, I'm not saying that, women find, the muscular guys, by and large, maybe, attractive, but we're not speaking on that. I'm not saying you got to go out and look like Lou Ferrigno, and you have to be built, and you got to have, muscles and veins and shit popping out of your neck and showing all in your arm. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is fit. All right. Fit meaning you're healthy. Your skin look good, right? You keep up. Your hands and your nails look good, right? That's part of fit as well. That's self-care. A well-groomed man, right? Now your teeth. You take care of your teeth. You see that? You take care of your teeth. Good hygiene. Women love this. A man who keep himself active in the gym. Let's just say that. Keep himself active in the gym, whether it's cardio, lifting, or whatnot. And it's not trying to be buff, And I understand, some of you workout fellas, you fitness gurus and all that. I understand most of you guys, y'all live for that. Some are like gym rats and gym junkies, right? You'll go to the ends of the earth and want to have a certain look like you Mr. Olympia and all that shit. I mean, that's cool. Everybody got their lane they can go in. What I'm saying is, for the fact that you're fit, right? You look healthy, right? You eat healthy, or you eat healthy most of the time, right? You condition your body to look, your physique. Excuse me. Your physique look inviting, and when you approach women, they notice this, and yeah. So let's not go short on our fitness, guys. Let's make sure that we doing everything possible. Like, let's get that gym membership, right? It ain't got to be at the most expensive and high quality gym. You just need a place that you can go and have you to formulate a couple of routines that can get you where you need to be, fit wise, right? Healthy looking, all right. Getting rid of that beer belly, getting rid of that extra fat up top, right, on your chest, right? Build that muscle. However you need it. We're gonna look presentable when we look fit. And of course, you got, last but not least, we're gonna have this thing that women are attracted to is you gotta be a man of fashion, baby. Yeah, women love a guy that can dress because it speaks to a lot of things, right? First, it initially speaks to, hey, that he really loves himself. He really takes the time to groom and take care of himself, self-care, as I spoke earlier about hands, getting your hands done, getting your feet done, having clear skin. Fashion is when she look at you and be like, yo, this guy, he's the complete package. He dresses well, he smells good, his body on point, he's ambitious, right? He's a masculine man. What out of those four things that a woman cannot like? I'm giving you free game on it, Dave, fellas. It's not that hard, but would it require work? Absolutely. Are you gonna have to work? Absolutely, because you can't be a man of ambition, a masculine man, a man of purpose and mission in life, and to be fit, right? And have fashion sense, sitting on your ass at the house. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? You could never attain these things by sitting on your ass in the house, right? And not going out into the world and doing these things that is required of you to become such a said man, right? So your fashion, you making sure, and the biggest thing, fellas, is wear your size, okay? If you are a medium, then wear a medium. And I know with certain clothes they have a tendency to, run big or run smaller, which is, for the most part, your size, and try it on if you're in the store. If you're buying it offline, you try to make sure it fits. That happened to me a couple of times. I used to wear extra large, and now I wear large, and all that from working on my body, right? And I've toned down, and I wear that size, and I look to wear large because it makes me look more presentable, right? You don't want to avoid from wearing these baggy ass shirts or these too tight ass shirts to, showcase your muscles. And definitely with the pants, fella, let's go ahead and pin that shit, right? Wearing these tight ass pants that look like you struggled to put the motherfuckers on, right? And you're gonna struggle also just as hard to take them off. Let's avoid that. Wear your size pants, you know what I'm saying? And be presentable. Like, no too baggy clothes and no too tight clothes. Styles and clothes and trends that actually fit you. And this may come as a shock to you guys. Like, I wear a lot of other shit too, but I'm a Adidas guy. Shout out to Adidas. Hit y'all up for some sponsorship or whatnot, because that's what I rock. But when I dress up or whatnot, I'm not really a designer guy per se as far as in their clothing. Like, Versace and all that stuff. Like, I wear that shit. I mean, I put that shit on my bed and, as a robe or whatnot, but I'm not one of those guys. And it's just me personally. I'm not one of those guys hung up on designers to wear like the Louis Vuitton, the Versace, and Givenchy, all that kind of stuff. I don't have a place to where I would care to even wear those things out in public, for it's like the shirts, the pants, the belts, and all that. I'm not one of those guys. But that's just me personally. I'm not knocking anybody. I just deem it's not for me. Okay. And yeah, guys, just make sure your clothes fit. Make sure they're clean. Make sure you got on your cologne. Make sure you wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you're keeping your skin up. You're staying in the gym, right? You're staying ambitious. You're going after everything that you want out of life. Everything that everybody said you couldn't have, you go after it, right? And you be a masculine man, a man who's strong in his beliefs and his principles, and he don't sway from one of those. How can a woman not find you attractive? You understand what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all a game on the day, it's easy. You just gotta work, right? The plan will work if you work the plan. And look, guys, that's the video for today. Hope you guys are being well out there and being safe with everything that's going on. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Run Your Mouth Podcast, and all the social media platforms. And guess what? We'll see you on the next one. All right?